We're here at the drone rodeo with Roger from 3DR, and you guys have some news coming out.
Yeah, we do. We are announcing a suite of new software for Solo. It's a smart drone. It's like Solo Season 2, we call it. We've built it with this computer that gives a lot of overhead, so we can actually start expanding on the software that we've offered our users. And for this release, we have two new extensions of our Smart Shot features. One's called Multi-Point Cable Cam, the other's called Follow with Freelook.
Let's back up for a moment. What
Sure.
is the Smart Shot feature?
Smart Shots, they're like, it's computer-guided cinema. So even beginners can now get up and quickly set up the shots that they want. Just push a button. They don't even need to fly solo. They don't need to operate the camera. Solo can do it all for you. It'll ease in and out of frames and capture some, pretty amazing cinematic shots that even pros couldn't capture a few years ago.
How is that similar to what some of your competitors are doing with the Follow feature, for example?
Oh, for the Follow feature?
Yeah.
Well, if I could back up myself, certain competitors have announced, intelligent flight modes, right? And they're basically like what we think of as like a flat intelligence. Solo has computer power to control not just the camera, or not just the copter, but also the camera. Okay. So it can do it both simultaneously, and no other drone on the market can do this. And this means that you can set up frames and not just waypoints. You can think in terms of pictures and video and scenes, and you don't just set up, lines through the air. You move from shot to shot, and it does it automatically, and like 5-axis cinema at a push of a button.
Walk me through how that actually works, because that sounds very different from just inputting a couple of waypoints into my smartphone and having the drone follow those.
It really is. The way I fly, it feels more like a video game, actually. And we want our users to really almost forget that the drone's up in the air and to look down instead of looking up, right? So you look down your FPV, and then you fly and you use the FPV and the gimbal and Solo to position, that first frame exactly how you want to. You can take your time, and you hit one button, you hit the A button, and it it's like a photographic memory. Okay. It'll take a snapshot of that frame, then you fly to your next frame, do the exact same thing. You don't have to fly in a straight line. You set up your second frame, you hit A again, it saves that. And with multi-point, you can do this with as many points in the air as possible. And then you just press play, and Solo can go from one point to the other as smooth as you want it to, as fast as you want it to, from frame to frame to frame. And it's like this really twisting, tunneling shot with a camera control.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. And there's a couple of other short announcements you have as well, right?
Yeah, really quickly. We're really happy to be announcing more and more safety features. We want to educate our users as much as possible, because so many new people are flying, especially after the holiday season, right? So we are integrating into our app a couple of new things. The first is flight safety information, which we're teaming up with airmap.io, and it will provide real-time restricted airspace information to Solo users right in our app. So if you're flying near an airport, for instance, you'll see a little alert that says you're near an airport. You tap your screen, you see the map, you see where you are, where you need to go. You even see the airport control tower, the contact number, so you can call them up and get clearance to fly. And the second thing is a flight simulator, where your app will connect straight to your Solo controller, so beginners can learn how to fly. They can practice it without having to put their investment up in the air.
All right, that's good. How much is a Solo drone?
Yeah, the Solo is $999, and then when you get the gimbal, which gives you that 5-axis sort of camera control, the automatic control, that's another $399.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks very much.